All right, good afternoon. My name is Alexa Hudak. I am the program manager for the State Personnel Development Grant. Here on the call, we also have Wendy Hardwick. She is the MTSS specialist that works within the grant. And we also have Benjamin Taylor. He is our program manager of digital content and AI. So he also works within the grant. The grant that we're talking about today is our second cohort for the selection for the school year 2025. It will go throughout the school year of 2027. So it's a 2-year commitment for this particular cohort. If you're not familiar with what the State Personnel Development Grant is, the Oklahoma State Personnel Development Grant provides support for the implementation of OKMTSS through 3 levels of services. We've developed and made freely available implementation tools and resources, including asynchronous professional development opportunities. At a limited capacity, which is what we're talking about today, we provide additional support through asynchronous virtual workshops, professional development sessions, and within that, direct implementation coaching support to district teams and their school sites. So we're looking for interested districts that are selected for this support through an objective application process. And what this support looks like, we'll talk about in the following slides. We have a SPDG website where you can access our asynchronous materials. We also have a website where you can access the information about the opportunities that are coming up, whether you're a partnered district or not. And then we will have more asynchronous modules that will be available on our website as soon as they're completed by the end of, they should be completed around now. And so they'll be added to the website as soon as they're ready for publication. What's available for everyone? We have many free and accessible resources that you can connect with and participate in, whether you apply or not. They're housed on OSDE Connect, which is the State Department's asynchronous learning management system. It's Canvas on the other side, on the student participating side, but the platform on the state level is called OSDE Connect. We have 4 applications there, 4 modules there. The State Personnel Development Grant OKMTSS Implementation Course. This is the course that coincides with the direct coaching opportunities that Wendy provides with the district. We have a tiered math implementation course that goes deeper into understanding how MTSS and math are related and how you can build an effective math MTSS within your school district and site. We also have a tiered behavior implementation course, which does the same as the math, talks about implementing behavior from tier 1, 2, and 3. And then we also offer an applied behavior analysis course, which talks about how to conduct an FBA, develop a BIP, and the pieces of data collection that are relevant and efficient for your collection within that. Through this grant, we offer OKMTSS conferences, both winter and summer. Our winter conference is coming up at the end of this month at OSU Tulsa. We also are developing implementation guides so that districts and sites can utilize these tools to develop their own MTSS processes and procedures. Monthly, we offer communities of practice that anyone can join in, and they're published on the course, as well as published on our special education listserv. This particular course that I've referenced is about 15 hours of implementation guidance and action steps to support districts and sites to build an MTSS system. There are self-coached materials within there and communities of practice to support that ongoing learning. Within that math course, it's approximately about 15 hours of monthly self-guided coaching. It's related to the content and aligned with what we do at the State Department. Same with the behavior course. And the behavior analysis course has video support as well as content and quizzes. Our conferences are also available virtually, thanks to the efforts of Benjamin. We're able to offer some of our sessions in a virtual capacity to really support those who can't physically make it to the event. And then we're looking forward to having additional implementation guides with appendices to meet the needs of the specific audience members who are reading the material. So what might you apply for if you have all of these opportunities accessible to you without an application? What we're talking about is the application-based resources within the grant. District and site level MTSS coaching is what you would receive by filling out an application and being selected within this process. So all of those course materials would allow you to do those action items in a self-guided manner, but then having the additional support of Wendy, we have another MTSS specialist, and then we contract with a behavior consultant and an MTSS consultant to really push your MTSS process to be more efficient and have somebody in your corner to kind of ask all those questions and be responsive to what you need. Instead of being self-guided, you would have somebody who's your provider of this coaching. So you would participate in the professional development with your district team, which is approximately about an hour a month that you would need to set aside. Then there would be monthly meetings with the district team and our coached staff. Approximately 2 hours per month, I would say. Most of them are about an hour to 90 minutes, depending on what the conversation is and how large of a district you are. There's action planning that the district will need to take on. And that action planning depends on the size of your district and what your capacity is, but it's approximately 10 to 15 hours per month. Wendy would be the person to assist you in determining what your action plans are and how to most effectively make use of your time before you had a next coaching opportunity. And then you'd have the opportunity to participate with the communities of practice, to hear other schools that are in the program, and to get additional information from those who may be doing really well in that particular area of focus for that community of practice. Annually, we offer a data retreat, which is in-person, regionally located. So they'll be somewhere around the state. This is an opportunity for you as a district to really think about your data analysis and to begin that at the beginning of the year. Those are held in September. And then again, participating in the summer and winter conferences, being an attendee, and then possibly in your second year being a school presenter. So why might you choose to participate with the coaching opportunities? Well, with 2 years of targeted systems level coaching, schools can expect to have improved action plans that would allow you to build high quality MTSS systems within 2 years. We also will provide a $5,000 stipend for the district, and that would go directly to personnel who are working to accomplish that action items. So if you have somebody on staff who you've determined is going to be your MTSS person, who will facilitate the action items and ensure that the work is being done, then that stipend would go to them. Otherwise, it's a district decision on how you split your stipend among the district team who's working for those initiatives. So we really start with the module. We have collaboration time with the team, and then our coach comes in to build those supportive elements, clarify any questions, ask some follow-up questions to guide your practice, give you the next levels of support, and then your team comes back together to make those revisions as necessary. So we anticipate that the anticipated requirements for the next school year would include possibly coming to the conference. Contractually, the summer conference happens in June, and the contract for your selection would not be solidified until after that conference. So you're welcome to attend, but it's not required. We'll host an onboarding event in the Oklahoma City area for you to meet the staff, meet the SPDG team, and get to know the program and those that would be working with your particular school. Monthly, we would have those modules to complete. We'd have the coaching, we'd have the action items in the communities of practice. In September, that data retreat. We would conduct some feedback surveys and data submission for the purposes of our grants in December. In January, hold the MTSS conference for the winter, and then in May, collect the additional data. So in all, in the full scope of a year, we really are participating with the district team in the first year. And then the second year, we would continue with those pieces, but then re-engage with your site leads. So as a district team, we would make plans, make initiatives, determine our action items, and then the following year, really ensure that those were implemented within the site. If this is of interest to you and you think that this opportunity would really jumpstart your MTSS program in your district, we are happy to accept your application. Applications go out today. They are available, they are live. You can read more in depth about each of the pieces that we're offering, as well as email any one of us that's on the call or set up a private conversation so that we can decide if this is the right step for you. Those applications will close on March 7th, so it gives you approximately 40 days to fill out the application. I will say that the application does require a narrative, and you would need to be able to answer several of the questions preemptively. You may need to work with a team to answer those questions most thoroughly. All of the questions are available on the application form so that you can preemptively fill them in and make sure that you know what you're submitting for your application. During the March 24th, end of March to April 30th, so about a month, we will conduct on-site tours and interviews for those districts who are selected as our top applicants. This will give us an opportunity to come to your school, meet with your team, really get to know the team that we would be working with for the next 2 years. And then by May 16th, you would be notified if you were selected for that support beginning in the fall of the following school year. If you feel like your district is already really strong in MTSS, we would love to support our targeted schools with those demonstration school sites. So if you are feeling like you don't want the coaching aspect, you're already really successful, please reach out to me so that I can give you more information about a demonstration district application. That allows us the opportunity to give you a little bit more information and build some networking with the coached districts. I'll leave the space open for any questions. If you want to unmute or put them in the chat, that would be fantastic. Wendy has lots of experience to be able to answer lots of questions about what has been happening. Benjamin can answer many questions about Canvas and the asynchronous platform. And we're here to answer any of those things for you. If you're interested in filling out an application, Benjamin, where can they go today to find it? Do we have a place today that we can find it?
The application will be available on our Facebook and our Twitter, both starting at 2 o'clock.
Amazing. And then here is my contact information. Amy, do you have something that you'd like to ask?